Hello, and welcome to Vintage Story. Hello, Rebus. Hello, Skade. Welcome. The keen-eyed of you will see that, in fact, it is a day later because I have spent some time grinding, and, well, I can't tell you that my boxes are necessarily organized, but they're a little bit more organized than they were before. Okay, yeah. So, obviously, I know some of you guys are at work and everything else. I want to just throw it out here that I do have the community server. It is primed and ready to go. You just gotta let me know that you guys want to join. And you can throw it in chat or on the Discord. And we'll open it up and go around there. For now, though, let's see what kind of madness we can get into. There's already the greeting party. Let's see here. And you. There we go. They were so kind and they greeted me the very, very first thing when I joined the server. So nice. Ooh. The trees are always on the other side. These trees weren't supposed to be here. Was it medium? Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, so let's take a little look. You know, it's been a minute since we've been here. Well, since I've been here, I don't know. Well, I guess you guys have never been here since it's my single-player world. But yeah, these are my pines. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna plant more pines and bring them up onto the hill. This is where the windmill will go eventually. And I'm thinking, at that point, I might as well build up a little bit of more farmland as well. Hello, Schroti. How do you do? How is your week going? I'm doing quite well as well, thank you. Ay. I don't think it does. I think what might happen is that I build a windmill that's relatively high up. So you can build in a valley and make it a little bit higher. Hello, Angel. How do you do? But also, I have never built a windmill. And I can't, because I can't seem to get enough of this stupid stuff right here. This flax. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Speaking of flax, where is Mr. Fox? There he is. Hello, Emmy. Welcome. Yeah. So we've got the flax, we got the reeds. Hello, Angel, and thank you for what is that? 4 months in a row on a 4-month streak. Thank you very much. On that, it's more points for everyone. There you go. I think it was. Yeah. What does the fox say? And don't you worry, Emmy. My fox is actually an integral part of my whole existence. Because this little fox is my star #1 employee who keeps all those dirty bunnies. Not the nice bunnies that I have chat, but the dirty bunnies. Away from my carrots. That's right. They're trying to steal all my stuff. But no. Fox is here. Well, maybe this is Foxington. Could be. I don't know. Yeah. Although, you know, hey, you know, Buddy might like that. So, yeah, you got to be careful what you ask for. Oh yeah. Yep, that's right. And we've started the stream off on the right foot as always. And we even got a temporal gear, which I don't remember where it goes. One of these chests will have it. There you go. Yeah, you see, now that I have reorganized all my chests the way they're supposed to somewhat be, I can't remember where anything is. Yeah, so I blame you guys. New name just dropped? Giggity? Dirty Bunny? Bad Bunny? Well, you can't log on to this one, but you can log into the community server if you so wish. If you have the time, let me know, and I'll boot it up, and we'll switch. We'll switch out. I do have translate locators in this one, but not the previous one. Why is my bow so far up there? The holy shears are very important. I cannot pet the fox. I want to, but I feel like, you see, what happens, right, is I want to go and pet the fox, because that would just be amazing. What also would be amazing if I could run up a single block, not fall off every time. But that's a player, right? Yeah. But if I come over to Mr. Fox, as he's chilling out here, he's just gonna run away in terror. I don't want to stress him out too much. Eventually, he's gonna turn around and bite me. Yeah, but that's right. Yeah, I know. I personally wrote an email and said that I want pettable foxes and or foxes that I can put into my animal kingdom. But I didn't have anybody to send it to, so it just went nowhere. And yeah, sorry about that. Unlike in real life, I don't have that much influence in Winter's story. What we could do, what we should do, we gotta go back over to the goat area, get a couple more. Let's check on the chickens. Remember that in a minute. How you guys doing? Yeah, we got some eggs. Good, good. I'll let you guys keep roosting. Enjoy. You hear the waves? Those are the bees. Wow. Is it better now? Yeah. Yeah, it's much better. Good, good. I'll have to pay attention to that. That's okay. We will figure it out eventually. Okay. As you can see, there's still much work to be done. Too many bushes in the world. It is a real shame. Look, and they're hiding that rye. What I am terribly what I'm anticipating right now is I'm gonna get up there, and we are going to run into Mr. Bear. Yeah, Angel. I have decided I'm crusading against moose, bears, and bushes. No bushes on my server, no sir. No way, no how. Visibility is amazing. As well it should be. No bush all here. That's what I'm thinking. Because, you know, they just obscure your sight line. They hide a whole bunch of crazy stuff. No, I'm playing a hunter. I am the escapee. And I'm gonna make my own place with blackjack. And goats. If I can find them. Yeah, maybe a little gambling, but not a lot of gambling, because I don't think I can gamble by myself. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna try and be responsible, and I will not do not do bear hunting in the fog. Yeah, are you not entertained? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss the winter already because of all the rain. Oh dear. Some deer. Okay. You guys are fine. Let me see. I can't remember. Did we get the resin? I think we did. Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Is this where all the larches, larches were? The lurkers? Let us see. Like this one. Yeah. What a buffoon. I forgot my shears. Yeah. Nope. Gotta get him. Very important. Because I just don't need the wood. I need the seeds as well. For the seeds, we needs. Look at all that food we still got. Where was I running? Just straight down here, right? Yeah. Chat is always right. Unless you're left. And then you've left chat. And that is a bad thing. So always stay on the right. Something like that. Yeah. Above could work. All right. Give me your delicious seeds, Mr. Tree. That doesn't sound right, does it? Unless it sounds especially right. Can I climb up these? No. All right. Would it be more sus if I wasn't? I don't know. I feel like I've established a standard at this point, and I gotta keep it. Yeah. Terrible. Ooh. I see some resin. That is always something we can use. You know what would be practical? If I were able to, like, transfer resources between servers. Like you could in Ark to a certain degree. You know, you upload your character, stuff his pockets full of stuff, then just jump through that portal gate. Because I got some tools that we can use in the other server. That is for certain. Sweetie. Sweet. And we got one seed. One seed is better than none seed. Have we been here? This looks awfully familiar, like full of... What the heck? What the heck? Leave me alone. Where you go? See? Bushes. If there weren't any bushes here. Stop. Oh my god. Stupid, stupid bushes. Yeah. These bushes, you'd fall for sure. You wouldn't even know that you're running away. I can't blame that one on the bushes. That's just incompetence. Hey, you can't switch holes. That's rude. Found some copper, though. That's cool. I have some stairs. By stairs, I mean ladders. Yeah. There's a lot of copper here. Cool. Well, since we're here, let's take a look. What's in the danger cave? Wolves. Apparently there's some copper in the area. Nice place to get your feet wet. Okay, well, I hate it. That's the worst feeling. Wet socks. Yep. That is not a thing I enjoy. All right, let's see. Looks sketchy. I need you to go that way, yeah. Not up. I need you to go down. Need you to go down. Thank you. Well, that's super cool. Just a little dead boat horn. Okay. We got some sticks when sticks mean ladders. Absolutely graceful. Perfect, like I intended. Very, very nice. I'll get to that hydrate in just a second. Right, meow. It splits off here. This seems dangerous. Dang it. Oh, I hate it. I hope you died. Shoot. Maybe. Can I break stuff? Nope. That seems dangerous. Well, there's that answer. But that doesn't mean we can't see what's over here. Shamow. Ooh, it's a cog. Yeah, no, it keeps going up there for sure. To right here. Marvelous. Okay. And what do we have over here? Oh no. We found some copper. Rich copper. It probably fell down into the deep hole of death. Do I want to bother? I don't know. I don't know. And we have so much copper back at the base, I'm going to stop. Okay. And I don't have enough ladders to explore further. Okay, well, we remember this place. It's the pits. And home sweet home, off to safety. All right. I call that a successful mission. We did some scouting. And we destroyed a couple bushes. What more can you want? You know, I'm kind of thinking it's kind of the peak. Okay. Let's see, can we get a couple more seeds, please? Apparently not. That's okay. Oh, this is the Iron Age. Yeah. This was, you remember the save. This is what I played before the community server came out. This save is the whole reason there is a community server. Yeah. Steel? I have no idea how to make steel. Truth be told. For that, I need to get a Helve Hammer, and for the Helve Hammer, I need flax. So before I get flax, probably very little is going to happen. For whatever reason, these larch seeds are really hard to come by. That's wild. Fair enough. It would be like me to pick the one kind of tree to build out of that has the lowest drop rate of all things. I should build out of birch, because all these damn bushes are birch bushes. Shaking my head. I don't know if there's any adamantium. I don't think there is. I don't even think there's like mithril. There's gold, I know that. I think there's titanium. I just don't know I don't think it's the titanium bars. It's just the powder to make some stuff, and do some things. Okay. Well, this was fun, definitely. Let's get some clay on the way back home. Back home, back home. Back home where I belong. Wonderful marching cadence. I saw, you know, like a lot of these marching cadences are like publicly available, but I can't find a lot of them. Like there's like one YouTube kind of person. They do like a choir. But it's hard to listen to because there's a difference between being like marching and doing the whole thing. Give me a second here. All right. Yeah, so this week is probably going to be the last regular week we have for a little bit. I'm going to surgery on the 24th to fix my shoulder. And I don't know how the recovery is going to take. So yeah, we'll see. But I will be back. I promise you that. You can't get rid of me that easily. And if you have any, like, what is it, point and click adventure kind of things I can do with one good hand, just throw a suggestion in. My Discord server, !Discord, and you can find me there. Solitaire, yeah. A Mojang. I know that Rebus was asking for a solitaire stream, I think. Rebus the solitaire aficionado. Sounds about right. Yeah, of course. I may not always react, but I always remember. I'm members. Gosh, what to do? What to do? Where did this lone peat brick come from? This quicklime is out of control. Oh, man. Okay. I gotta remember how to do these here. Quarter logs. Axe in the middle. Okay. Simple enough. I want to see if I can get the roof built in today's episode. Yeah, I don't think that's any brighter actually, but hey, you know, I tried. Okay. Did I don't think I chiseled these, right? No. That's fine. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Did you want to jump into the server today, or are you just hanging out, Willow? I have it stopped right now, so I don't get too far ahead of all you guys. I felt bad. It's been unseasonably warm here in Germany, and I don't like it because I'm a fan of the cold. But that's okay. People can be free to disagree with me on that. Okay. There we go. And, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, let's see. If we get one more person who jumps into the community server, I'll boot it up. And yeah, so if you want, and you want to join me, just let me know in chat right now or in the future. Are you gonna jump into Rebus? Or are you out shopping again? You mad lad. I'm sure you're looking for more Pokemon deals, huh? Yeah, true. Coop. Or does he want to see the Cooper? That's okay. No worries. We got our first little chicks, though. Look at that. How many we got? We got a lot. Look at these little guys. That's adorable. Okay. I think they'll be able to fit through here for sure. So I might do a little switcheroo. You should not be here, good sir. Come on out. Come out. Yeah, there we go. We need to get some fences. Last day to game, huh? And then the practical year starting for you, is that right? That's fun, though. Yeah. And then you'll be Professor Dr. Herr Oberarzt. Best doc in all of Saxony. Let's see if I can figure out how to play some slabs today. Nope. I don't understand the system. I hate the system. I don't get it. I really don't. We do have oak logs here. I want to use them as the big cross beams. I think it gives it a little bit better of a pattern. Because otherwise it's a little bit too bright, I think. Yeah. How wide are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 10, 20, 35. Now, let's see. Can I do this first try? I don't understand. I just really don't understand. Is it because I clicked too low on the thing? Wild. That's okay, though. Is there a different... I don't know. It is apparent that I am, in fact, not a builder in this game. There we go. This looks kind of nice. Okay. Yes. We need my fences. And we need the little troughs. Okay, so we need you, and we need you. I think we've got some pine logs that we can split. Because I need more planks. What I don't need is all these. Okay. Some bugs. I hate bugs. Insects can all just disappear from the world. But that's okay. Okay. Those are arrows. And these are fences. Okay, let's see if this is big enough. I would like to know more. Definitely. I remember Buenos Aires. I'm from Buenos Aires and I say, kill 'em all. Great movie. Changed my life. Okay. So in theory, I can't get past here. If I now put in the little troughs, the little chickadees should come over here, right? Well, obviously they're gonna stay away from me, but can I aid this process by running up here? Yeah. Hey, little buddy. Perfection, perfection. And as far as I can tell, if I now go over here, I'll have I have my little chicks, and they can't get out. What do we got? We got Generation 1 chicks. There we go. That's pretty ingenious. Then, through a clever system of doors, I'm hoping I can now build another gate out through here. Maybe like this. Right into here. And this is what will be called the chicken run. And we can get the next generation chickens to go through here. And that should work. Sweet. And now that you guys won't be mad, here, have some feed. Let me close this for now. Chicken Run is a pretty good movie, yeah. No nuggets. But B movie is also pretty amazing. That's what I would go for. Okay. Do I like that we need to go through the tower to go up onto the second story? I think I do like that. You know, I always get Bugs Life and Ants mixed up. And I dare say probably Ants might be the better movie. No, we made kaput the hammer. That's okay. Let us replace these. Yeah, this'll do. Oh god. And now we should go get some lark. Ever more lark. I don't mind the rain, but the fog is really bumming me out. Three lark seeds. That's respectable. Sweetie. Okay. I should at least plant one back. Nice. Accuracy 1000%. Shit. Nice. I think we can do one more. Let's do this one. We'll certainly have enough sticks, that is for sure. Got that little bit of a thunderstorm in here. I'm hearing things. Look at that. I think. I didn't know you can bounce on the bed a little bit. That's cool. Does it work on the straw bed? Maybe. This is what happens when you get overconfident. You start building in circles. Yeah. Okay. How many more do we have here? This is 5 times, so that's like 25. If I can math correctly, and that is not always a given. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 25. Okay. Oh. You don't go in here. Oh well. Yeah. Give me all that delicious things. How do you make these guys again? Just 4 of these. I have a whole bunch of powdered stuff, right? Quicklime, powdered, calcinerite flint. Yeah. Alright, let me get rid of my sticks first here. The insurance company doesn't like me right now. That's okay though. Oh, God, I'm struggling today. From what I understand, insurance companies like people who pay a very, very high premium their entire time that they're there, and are very healthy until they die suddenly without ever using any of their services. I think that's what makes the insurance companies very happy. Have I made too many books in here? Is it only 6? No. Shoot. Brickback. One of these days, we're gonna have to make more charcoal, I think. Hematite nuggets. All right, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Let us go. Continue on. What else? It's incredible how much quicklime needs in the heat. It's like almost three stacks of peat. Maybe, you know, peat isn't the most, how do you say, efficient fuel source? That could be. Okay. plant some larches so they can lurk. How many of these iron ingots do I have? Is that 2? Looks like it. Nope, that's lead. I don't think I have any ingots right now. Ah, that's terrible. I really need to get that health hammer going. What is that? 8 more? 8 more linen, and I can do it. The mini windshield, windmill. Bronze chisel. That's not bad. Okay, building kern. All right. So what we can do is work a little bit on the windmill. What do the historical windmills look like? They're like big squares with a little roof on top. And a big windmill, huh? I may make a super not legit one for now. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm canceling all the plans. We're gonna do a temporary one. And it's gonna go right up here. For the simple fact that I want it relatively close to the smithy for the health hammer. Is there such a way let me read this here. Place in the anvil 3 blocks. A wooden toggle. Can you, do you know if you can, like, have a switch? A clutch, maybe? Yeah, transmission with a clutch. Angled gears. Oh, this is getting complicated. Huh. You know what, Rebus? I should time you out for a little bit for just that comment. Campers in Battlefield, you're the kind of evil that I preach against. That's okay though, I forgive you. No, I think, Rebus, it's not that you're out there camping. That's really got you upset. I think you're just hungry and you need some Korean fried chicken to make you feel better. I think that's the secret of all things. Crypt Exodus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, God. Yeah, I guess. There's very few moments where I think camping can be justified. Let's say that. Are you guys preggers yet? Yes. Yep, you are. And you are. Look at you guys. Good job. I think I'm gonna have to feed you more. Weight is good. Good stuff. Okay. Let's go see if we can find some bears. I haven't killed a bear in a long time. I think my my bear. Yep. It smells a little weird. I gotta get some new fur. Is that how it works? I don't know, but if it isn't, don't tell me, because I like it. Okay. There you go. Well, fair. Yeah. Assault and defense squads are good. If you want to check it out, I do have a community server, right? And I only bring it up when I'm streaming, and I only put it on when I have a couple people together. So if you want to jump into the community server, and we can figure something out. We did just start. I think we are in June of the first year, maybe July. Yeah. However, as a forewarning, the server will only be on while I'm streaming because I want to have it together as a big old happy family. So I am gonna be streaming for another about 4 hours. So if you're up for it, let me know. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Just for that, let me bring it on. Let me run back to base. Yeah, so all the information is in my Discord, !Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah. For sure. And it is in the vintage story. Where am I going? I'm going home. Okay. Let me actually double check that my server even works. They did just mitigate or migrate servers. How can I not even have this the crash report? Okay, let's see. Did I break everything? Maybe. Maybe. Imagine the whole server's wiped. Nope. Here we are. There we go. What are we? Yeah, July 3rd. Has it been that quick? We haven't done much. But yeah, this is it. We've got some chickens. We got some tiny deer over there. And by tiny deer, I mean ibex. And some rabbits. A lot of rabbits. Yeah, and this will be the Traveler's Solitude Tavern. Slowly but surely, I am planning it out. Got an outstanding cellar. And I am in desperate need of some prospecting. So I think we got tin, so that's good. But we're getting close to running out of copper, I think. Nope, over here. Okay. Ah, yes. We just found some bees, all right? The bees knees, where did the bees go? I think they were like way out somewhere. I went on a little bit of an expedition to find some chalk. Awesome possum. Let me harvest some of these here berries. Because I'm hungry. And welcome, Willow. And of course, if you want to jump into the live chat, right, that is not a problem. Just jump into the join live voice channel. I'll drag you down. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Distractions everywhere. Okay. We picked up the corn. And we have our first things, and I'm going to throw them in the leather. So we'll have our first couple things of leather. What I do need, if you're up for it, Willow, if you want to do hunting, that would be fantabulous. Because we got the limestone. We got a few more hides. These are large, but these are pelts. Okay. Raw hide. And we're starting to rot. I think it was some of the fruits. The other things are stored forever. Or it could have been the meat. Hi. Oh, compost. I just saw that. I thought I was gonna die for sure. Oh boy. I put in some more seeds. I think we pretty much, yeah, we exhausted the end crops. But I'll put in some barrels. You jerk. Scared me there for a second. Ah, those moose are no joke. Yeah. And if you need anything, let me know. You can either write me in Discord or is there a message board you can do? I know there's like a chalk that you can write things, but I don't know if you can like make signs. I never looked into it. But then we can maybe do like some kind of like community boards of like, hey, seeking to find all these things, please drop in this chest. We can do that, yeah. But like, if somebody's offline, make it into like a little market square. Be like, hey, I want to start a whole bunch of pottery. Can I get like 5 stacks of pottery clay? And then when you can log back on, there'll be a chest, and hopefully, if I found the stacks, you'd have clay. You know, something like that. Like a job board. Kind of like in Stardew Valley, for example. We are doing, yeah, obviously, you know, since we're doing the community server, you already joined. Behind on the reading of the chat. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm timed out. Let me reload this. Nope. Yesterday I was having, was it yesterday that I was streamed? Yeah, I was having some trouble with Stardew Valley. For whatever reason, either my internet connection dropped out, or I think my, for whatever reason, my streaming and Stardew Valley at the same time overloaded my CPU. Which, I don't know how that's possible. It might be one of the mods. We'll have to see. I'll do some testing. So warm. All right. So now all the cobblestone I could ever want. Onions. No. The nice thing is that we do have a plethora. We got so many like bushes and maybe you'd throw in a couple more chickens. I don't want to step on Elusive's animal breeding program. I'm sure he wouldn't mind some more extra chickens though, right? Imagine you reach critical mass on the chickens. That'd be terrifying. Have we never tipper-tappered over here? That seems almost unforgivable. How will we know which natural resources we can exploit? You can always eat them. That's not, you're not wrong. Okay. Now I know you like to eat chicken. High bismuthine. Bismuthine needs Svalerite. Didn't we have some Svalerite here? In the close vicinity? Waypoints, terrain off. Yeah, it's pretty far, and it's poor. We'll have to look. What we can do is more of this. Delicious stuff. Okay. Because the bismuth tin is just a little bit better than the regular one, which means the tools last a little bit longer, which means Colin is more happy. Do you have all the tools you need, Willow? I can forge you some if you'd like. Ah, that's why. Guess we could go over here real quick. Up there looks like a place we could just real quick tipper-tapper. We haven't gotten that far yet. At least I haven't. Look at all those chicken. Was that a meme? A Vine? I don't even know where the term Vine came from back in the day. Before the meme reigned supreme. Did you guys ever go back and like look at the early days of like YouTube videos? I was like the Wild West out there. It was pretty crazy. Okay. As I hardcore parkour right off the edge like I always do. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I was watching the Mr. Weebles just on a high Svalerite right next to the high bismuthine. this is amazing. This is actually what we needed. But I mean, I'm sure you guys know it. Like the look at my horse. My horse is amazing. And badger mushroom. Lesser known as the Electro Gypsy, which I think you're not allowed to say anymore. It's a bad word. So my bad, in case anybody's offended. I wonder if he changed the title. I'll have to look. I gotta say, this is a pretty neat backdrop for our build. And if you guys are interested in our little project on the community, but don't really feel like joining us on the actual server, what we can also use is some real nice like lore and stories that we can maybe I don't know if we can mod in books. Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out though. And if not, it'll just house on the Discord server. If you're a good story crafter. Or do both. Ah, how you doing, Millie? Welcome to the stream. That is what I like to hear. Fantastic is a wonderful word. The same one or the same thing like outstanding, right? When I was in the military, you have like the standard customs and courtesies, right? And you know, you go and you salute the officers, and you have like certain phrases you say, or you know, do the greeting of the day or stuff like that. And I learned real fast, if you want to be left alone, you know, there's two things. You can gamble, and you can just say, you know, I was in the military for 10 years, U.S. Army. I was 4 years active and 6 years in the National Guard, of which I spent almost 4 years on active duty due to COVID. So I spent, oh God, I think I spent 2 months less on active duty orders in my 6-year National Guard contract than I did in my active duty contract, which is pretty wild. Yeah, I know I'm old. I'm just kidding. I'm in the prime of my youth, as are we all. Why did I even go out and gather a whole bunch of stuff when I can grab them right here? But anyway, so what I was saying, right? You do your customs and courtesies, you do the greeting of the day. It's like, hello, sir, hello, ma'am, you know, do that stuff. And usually the response is, hey, how are you doing? Or, you know, they do the salute thing. And you have two choices. You can say good or fine. And then you have those really high-speed officers that are like, oh, only good? How can I make your day better? Or if you say, oh, I'm not doing too well, then they want to stop you and talk about it, right? But if you go out there and you give them a nice crisp salute and you say outstanding or, you know, excellent or anything like that, they hate it. It's too much motivation, it's too much energy, and they're like, I don't want to talk to this guy. He seems like a burden. I'm just going to let this guy slide. And that is how I escaped so many conversations. Other than our chaplain, he saw right through me. Ah. It was really cool. My first chaplain, he was a Jedi. That was his denomination. It's not officially recognized by the Army. However, it's also not officially not recognized because the Department of Defense is not in the business of saying what is and what isn't a religion. So yeah, that's how you get to have Jedi chaplains. I think he had like a major focus on, I think he was Christian, the Lutheran, I think he was. But yeah, and that's also how on my dog tags, my religion was Sith. I was a Sith Lord. I even had an apprentice. It was pretty cool. Following the rule of two. Skate knows who I'm talking about. This guy would always go run his marathons every weekend. We had two of those guys, absolute crazy mad lads. How's the music? Is it too loud or is it okay for you guys? Yeah, I'll put it back up. I'll put it back up. Or is it too quiet? Can you not hear it? The south wall is coming together nicely. Well, we're going to have to chisel in. We're going to have to definitely chisel in some detail. And good. Yeah, the 100 miler, insane. Oh, yeah. That's a fantastic emote. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if I can put something like that in my emote repertoire. I think there's certain people who would absolutely abuse that emote and spam it every second of every day. Even better. That's fantastic. Okay. So before I get too far into this project, because if you have it right here, right, you can't really tell which part is the ruin and which part is what I built. So, you're justified to be confused, right? So, Vintage Story began as a Minecraft mod, matter of fact, long ago. I remember when it was. And Vintage Story introduced the chisel system, which is you can take a little chisel and basically delete the individual voxels, I think, of the bricks. And you can basically shape them however you want. And this was a thing that wasn't really possible in the Minecraft engine. So the guy who made this, and is still making it, recreated something like this. So there are differences. There's different kind of like enemies that come attack. There's crazy like things like when you smith, you actually have to hit things um, properly, and kind of like, oh, I hear somebody starving. Yeah. Um, our food is still in our pantry over here. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, sorry, I haven't moved everything over yet. It's over here. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, that's the difference, right? And they got a couple different things. There's seasons. There's a higher weather thing. Um, there's like an insanity kind of thing. Different kind of nutritions. So it's like it's similar to Minecraft in the way it's like a block game, but it's a lot more complex. But you also have the ability to do a lot more. Like, for example, if you want leather in Minecraft, you go and hit a horse or a cow, right? To get leather here, you run over here. You gotta make barrels, which means you can't even get started until you can make a saw, which means you need to first learn how to smelt copper, which means you need to make clay first, and then you need to find chalk because you need to get lime. Then you get lime water. Then you put it into tannin. You gotta have weak tannin to cure it for a couple days, and then you gotta put it into another barrel of strong tannin, which takes another 4.5 days. So it almost takes an entire month of in-game time for you to just make basic leather, and that's not even going to like sturdy leather. So yeah. And you can definitely wing it. I mean, this is not a game. It's similar to like if you have Oxygen Not Included or Don't Starve. It's games where you're expected to die a couple times before you kind of get the hang of it. It doesn't really hold your hand either. I'm thinking I'm gonna revise my exactly. Just starve to death. I'm gonna revise my building. I'm gonna leave this for now. Or I'm revising my revision. What I can do is all these little holes, I'm gonna patch them with other stuff. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll make something. We'll make something out of it. I could have sworn I had bees marked down on the map somewhere down here. That's that's probably about a day's march, I'm thinking. We do have a ton of copper. We do have some cassiterite. We could do a little bit more. I think that's what the ratio was. It didn't work. 20. Nope. we can do that. And then charcoal. Pickaxe, sure. I think we're gonna do just pickaxe. And do we not have more? We don't. I thought we had more of the ingot molds, but I guess not. Oh my god. You killed a bear? Oh, look at you, big game hunter. Nice. I'm very proud of you. Bears are a plague surpassed only by the worst of all creatures, moose. You know, sometimes you have to go within yourself and take a moment of silence to really know where you're going. I think Grievous is trying to tell me that I talk too much on stream. And that if I don't talk, people get scared. Because that's not like me. And you got me. I do like to talk. In German, there's a wonderful word, Quasselstrippe, which, you know, of course, is one of those German ones. And I'm trying to like break it down. Quasseln is kind of like to talk, like to chat, I guess. And Strippe is like a string, right? So I'm assuming it's like a person who talks uninterrupted, as if, you know, the conversation is on a string. I don't know. Something like that. But that's me. I am, how do you say? What is it? Maybe, am I a gossip girl? I think I might. I might be. I like to, how do you say, spill the tea. How many of those different like ways to say that you like to talk a lot? Is a gossip girl really about just talking, or is it just purely based on gossip? Because I don't really talk a lot about other people. I like to talk about the most important person, and that's me, of course. I'm not that bad, really. Hey, you get back here right meow. I even found a torch holder the last stream, I think. That was part of the big exploration. Okay, I've got some spears in case that enemies come and I gotta hide. Charcoal. I need sticks. I need dry grass. And that's good. I guess I can take some peat. Just not that willy peat. And perfect. And if you are on the server you find yourself on the server. I can always use more dirt. That's what I use to outline my buildings. And as you can see, I'm really good at outlining. I'm terrible at building. Start on the back, just so you don't accidentally light yourself on fire. I like to do that quite a lot. How's your camping going, Rebus? I don't know. You're pretty pretty set on that camping. And if you are, that's okay. You know, not everybody could be an expert player. I'm throwing shade and I don't even have the game. This is gonna be the first Battlefield title that I haven't bought since Battlefield 1942. Was it 42 or 41? Which was the first one? Battlefield 1941, right? 42 came after. Which I think is the historical day that the Africa War started. Wasn't it? 39 was the invasion of Poland. Oh no, I lost him. Where did he go? I'm making some more vegetable stew for the people. I have the mild suspicion that maybe all the mobs are going after Willow right now, because it's pretty quiet where I am. Which means obviously now I'm going to get ambushed immediately, but all was quiet on the Western Front. Also, this is for you, Rebus. If you hold something in the offhand by, pressing X, your food consumption, your satiation, goes down by an extra 20%. If you look at, what is it, hunger rate, it's at 100, 120. So you're a full fifth more. So if you're running around with a torch and you don't need to be, don't do it. And if you do have the same food, it does in fact stack. Oops. That's also always very useful. Empty things, full things. Cups, oh my, good. You're still burning. That's fine. Let me clean up this place a little bit. I'll get rid of all the extra little logs that are poking around here. Then I guess I can make a little bit more firewood. And then we can get more charcoal. I thought for a second about making this a little bit bigger. The staircase, at least. But this should be fine. If you want, you can take a pot along, for sure. The flax looks like it's getting ready. We got a couple onions and turnips, so that's good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start harvesting all these bushes. Oops. Because then, one, we can use it in cooking, and two, we can let it rot, and then we get some compost out of it. And that's not bad either. And the faster you harvest it, the faster it'll regrow. Well, I mean, it's going to regrow at the same rate no matter what you do. So if you harvest it earlier, it'll be ready earlier again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to have to make a couple more of these. For the copious amount of things I'm going to bring in. Which means I might as well begin by... I've played myself. Moving some of the stuff around. If I put it on my back, I can carry two of these. So, I am gonna run and bring all over the how do you call them? The vessels. They're gonna be over in the new pantry now. In case you're looking for them. I'll have it made ready. That is a tad annoying with the top hitting your head on the top. Yeah, you're not a good boy. You're a bad lad. And I don't have a knife, so you get to just rot here. Like the jerk you are. Let's do some more shelving. I'm gonna steal these ladders, and then we're gonna go look for some bismuth. Come back. I'm going to bring this down one more level. I'm up to 90% sure that the vessels float, but they don't. So that makes it even easier. Luckily they don't break. That would be terrible. There's not like redstone or something like that in Vintage Story, right? Where I can like make a switch. You flip the switch and all the doors go open. I'm assuming there's not. But you know where assuming gets you, right? Nowhere. Nowhere fast. Uranium ore. I'll believe you as soon as they start adding Geiger counters into the game. For now, I will remain unconvinced. There we go. And I just had an ingenious idea. It might not work. Just willow. There you go. So when you run down now, you don't really hurt your head anymore. I think Willow's out hunting. Getting some hides and, you know, doing all the things. I'm going to fill this in so there's no confusion whether or not this is a pantry still. like it never happened. And then let me see if I can show off the chisel mechanic a little bit. Nice, Salt. Heyo. Now that's a good find. Just 1 second here. My ever so delicious Knabenmalz was out of reach. That just can't do. Good. Because I am one salty sailor, Skade. Okay. Oh god, he scared me. I thought that was a bear. Nice. Okay. Perfection. I can't remember what I had those dirt blocks there for. I wasn't in the Navy, but I did get my small boat sailing merit badge in the Boy Scouts. I did find marble, yeah. I don't think I marked it though. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, I found a whole bunch of stuff. No, it was over here. In these, I think. Was I smart and marked it? Borax, native copper. But it was to the east? East? Yeah. And then further southwest, this down here. So what is it? 299 by 3326. That entire white area is chalk. It's a complete chalk biome. Beautiful. Southeast. Exactly. Did I say something else? Southwest? It's definitely southeast. The first room is ready. Wait. There you go. You got a little bit of floor and a door. What more do you need? Walls are overrated. I gotta work on the staircase though. Okay. I'm gonna harvest some more berries. Yeah, southeast is what I meant. Southwest is the airline. I have spent an obscene amount of time this week. I've been having some hard time sleeping. So I was watching like aviation disasters and like the videos and the NTSB reports and all that fun stuff. And I think, I can't be sure, but statistically speaking, I think Southwest is one of the safest airlines out there. But that's also somewhat misleading. Because, like, there's a lot of airlines that don't have, like, any kind of, like, accidents. Because the aviation industry in itself is a very safe industry. That one small incident, like for example, right? And I say small incident. Was it Southwest? I can't remember. There was a lady who was like halfway sucked out of the plane because the empennage. Is it empennage? No, I'm getting my terms mixed up. Oh my god, the body of the plane had a tear in it, and she kind of got sucked out. But she didn't die, as far as I can remember, and she wasn't ejected from the airplane completely, right? And that is way different than, for example, oh gosh, Avianca back in the 90s, I think it was. They crashed and the entire plane ran out of fuel on their final approach, and they crashed into a neighborhood. Those incidents would semi be weighted the same because they're both airplane incidents or aircraft incidents. Obviously, one is more critical, but they both reduce the safety rating on the same scale, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, go fly. Like, legit. It's the safest way to travel, by far. There's no safer way to do so. You're more likely to get struck by lightning on your way to the airport than anything happening to you in an airplane. And I can say that because well, technically I'm a pilot. I'm not a commercial pilot, but I'm you know, I know how to fly a plane. I don't know how to fly the big planes, or in theory, I could probably figure it out, but I'm not licensed on them. And that's something you never want to hear a pilot say. It's like, I'll figure it out. Did I shut the door? Yeah. Aviation is definitely a very big don't just wing it because airplanes have wings industry. Yeah, they're very, very safety oriented. With good reason. You know, it's a crazy responsibility. If you're flying around several hundred, maybe even 1,000 pounds of metal and highly combustible aviation fuel, you want to make sure that the person flying knows what they're doing. have too many spears. Is there even such a thing as too many spears? I don't know, but I feel like I have them. I'm going to put away the shears. And we're going to go on a little tiny trip to find a battleship. And by battleship, I mean, of course, the Bismuth. That's right, not the Bismarck, but the Bismuth. Which was this what? Decent Bismuth 189. Let's tipper-tapper over there a little bit. And now that I have foolishly gotten rid of my spears, the bear will attack. I think because I'm the clockmaker and I run a little bit faster, I can outrun a bear. I don't want to test it unless I have to. Neat. And now for the sticks I just all put away. More borax. Even neater. Okay, if I'm looking here, bismuth very poor, so I should go into here, which is the danger forest. I'm going to try up here and up here first. Because I have the tendency to run face first into the moose. And I don't find that very amusing. Oh, that was a good one. I like it. Did we explore this the last time? I don't think we did. Because I would have taken stuff. A ruined suit. What kind of suit is that? Glass tanks. Cool, cool. There's one thing I'm after, and one thing only. You know what it is. Torch holders! Oh, God. Ah. Run away. And... recon. There's more. Oh. That scared the Jesus out of me. Come on. Gears. Yeah. Temporal gear. What? Worth. Okay. So now close the door behind you so you don't get yourself all kinds of startled, Colin. Yeah, the moose are actually staying away because they heard that I'm a coming. Aged child toy. Do I want it? Firewood? Coolio. I'm gonna be super honest. I don't think I'm gonna take that child toy. Wait. You mean to tell me there's a cooking pot and a jug? Nice. And what's in this box? More bowls. Lore book. And a sewing kit. Well, let's lore book it up. Which means we need a bookshelf. Diet of the King. Diet of Kings. Master Jonas Fox, please come forward. The lord and ladies rose when he entered the room. Even the kings gave him small gestures of welcome. He walked to the center of the court, his attendants behind him bearing a great collection of drafts. My lords, as I'm sure you're now aware of, we face a nightmarish threat. This disease, or plague as it has been called, is not overly complex. Neither is it beyond our vision. It is quite simply desolation made manifest. Here, his attendant began laying out a number of medical diagrams upon the floor. Mr. Fox issued from one parchment to the next, gesturing as he went. It rots the body in its entirety. It begins externally with numbness and darkened skin, proceeding further into the ligaments. The victim may lose control of entire limbs. Eventually, the flesh sloughs off in small heaps. By this time, the victim has likely entered a cataleptic state. This may as well be a blessing for them. The rot will have overtaken their eyes and ears now, depriving them of their senses. Arriving at the last parchment, he paused and gazed upon it. Many of the gathered assembly also leaned forward to see the image more clearly. From the scribe's desk, it appeared only to be a drooping mass of charcoal smearings. This is all that remains of the poor souls. In its final stages, the rot consumes the mind and body whole, leaving nothing left of distinction. Here, His Majesty, the King of Undland, interjected. Is there truly no method of treating this malady? What preventions are available to us? No preventions, Your Grace, save total isolation from the populace. What a terrible shame. Because, instead, he could have said, Your Grace, save total isolation from the nation, or the population, or any of that, and that would be even better. Anyway, even such a drastic method as that will only last until the food supply is infected. As for treatments, I have found none. Perhaps some of my betters from the academy have made progress, but judging by their silence, I think not. He paused again here and cleared his throat. It is certain death, however. I stand here now to offer you a better fate. Nice. More there? No. Away with you. Can I pick you up? Nope. Okay. Coolio. Some piles of junk. And so my exploration of the, I think that's a bow torn. Yep. You jerk. You jerk. Maybe he has another temporal gear. Nope. Just some arrows. I have gone the wrong way. There we go. I thought I was going to be trapped in here forever. Just for you, Rebus, I'm going to find a moose and I'm going to send it to your house. Do you think Amazon would deliver a moose? Can you get pets via Amazon? I'm assuming maybe like insects and maybe like some fish, maybe. I don't know. Pet rocks, maybe. Okay. Temporal gear goes in here. No, here. Oh, there's a second one. Nice. Somebody else must have got one. Fantabulous. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Okay. I have to fix my scroll. Here we go. Let it be known before the eyes of all, I, Colland, ruler of this domain, charismatic and true, pronounce judgment upon imposing pretense 01 Ustlaw, for they stand guilty of selling bots in my chat. A violation most grievous indeed. The sentence is exile eternal. I banish you without mercy until the stars themselves forget your name. Ban him. Halt. Hammer time. I love it. Now we just gotta ban him. Yeah. Are you able to do it, Rebus, or are you in depth? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I didn't know if you were in the middle of your match. But nevertheless, imposing pretense was no match for you. Yes. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys need the sandstone, but I'm gonna steal some. Because I, like a squirrel, get distracted and want to actually do other things, but then I get distracted by all kinds of other stuff. So we gotta stop. What's that sound? Where's the book? The book's already in there. Okay, good, good. Is that a wolf? That sounds like a wolf. And it sounds very close to where I am. I'm going to now turn around slowly. I bet it was the chicken making that noise. But in all seriousness, is there a wolf here? I would be able to see, but there's too many goddamn bushes. I found the bismuth. The bismuth is here. It's got decent bismuth. That's not bad. And then we've got high bismuthite. And then over here, we have high sphalerite. So actually, this is actually where I want to go. I don't want to go over here. Yeah. Neat. But I am going to have to go eat real quick. And while I'm eating in-game, I encourage you to get a snack as well. In real life. And stay hydrated. You deserve it. Sulfur, huh? Crazy. I mean, I barely even have to prospect at this point. All done. But luckily, I still have my sippy cup. Okay. I like these windows. How do we go from here? Let me do a harvest of the plants. Wrong time to tab out. Dang it. That was the worst timing. But we found the wolf. That was a mistake. There's my spear. Okay, and there is my death. Yes. These guys hit pretty dang hard. Oh, I'm also a clockmaker, so that makes sense. He ripped my deep noble leggings. How dare they? For shame. I'm gonna take the hides and I'm gonna put them downstairs in one of the bins because they are rotting. Okay. For sure. Enjoy your dinner. 121.91. salt. All right. Ah, our moles are ready. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah. So I need, what, 400 more? That is 2 of you. No. There we go. Math, it's hard. I was just thinking, I thought I could have, I swore I ate something. But then I also died, so that pretty much negated it. Which means I need to get some grain. I don't think we have any. Scary thoughts. Scary thoughts. No, I am the guardian of the forge. Forge Ed about it. Meth is bad. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Ah, can't forget the tongs. Do we have some in the bear pit? No. Okay. It's not that early yet. Calm down. Ah, yes. We're supposed to have gone to the fields and checked those guys out. Because we got some onions. And onions are pea crops, which have not been used here. Alternatively, turnips are not pea crops, so I can put them in here. More onions. Oops. Got a little too overzealous on that last one. These carrots are ready. Which are K crops. Coolio. So here, we can put these. What did we get here? N is down, so P crops. This is still N, so we can put the carrot seeds in here. And here. Huh, I can imagine. Let's see, what kind of seeds do we have left in here? These are all N crops. Okay. And now our food situation is looking a little bit better again. Not that it was looking particularly bad in the first place. Thousands of vegetables. Good. Okay. Oh. My bronze. Oh no. That's still burning. That's a good sign. And I need some tongs. Good. So white. I don't know what's happening. Oh, we got more bronze. And another pickaxe, so we can go wild. Alright, well, I am back by myself, so I am going to disconnect. I'm going to leave it up for about another half hour, if you guys want to take a look around or not. And I'm going to cut it here. I'm not feeling all that great. I know I'm shorting you guys, but I'm fading fast. I gotta take a little bit better care of myself. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna try and get a little bit better sleep tonight, so I can actually last the entire stream. And with that, I wish you all a lovely rest of your evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.